Hello everyone, this is Aaron Johnson with the Johnson iRacing team bringing you a race from Thompson Motorsport Park in Thompson, Connecticut from July 9th, 2020. This was a birthday race for me. It was my birthday. Let's wander through the starting grid as we see who's going to be racing here at Thompson Motorsport Park. Starting in position number 12, that's the 12 car of Robert Wolf. Robert will be starting from the pits. Position number 11, that's the 11 car of Matt Russell. Matt Russell also starting in the pits. Starting in position number 10, that's the 6 car of Jeremy Davidson. Starting in 9th position, the 5 car of Robert Kelly. Starting in 8th, that'll be the 4 car of Jeremy Knight. Starting in 7th, the 3 car of Danny Garcia. In 6th position, in car number 8, that's Alan Watt. Your top 5 now, starting in 5th position. That's is car number 1, Cooper Robinson. Whoop.
What are y'all doing? Come on.
22.
We haven't even started.
Starting in 4th position, little action
in.
there right at the beginning. Starting in 4th position, that's the 2 car of Gavin Devereaux. In 3rd position, that's the 9 car of Dean Holloway. Starting on the front row outside, that's the 00 of Aaron Johnson. And starting on the pole, the 7 car of Richard Adesani. We've got the 1 to go sign now. Pace car going down the back straightaway. Lights are off on the pace car. Lights are off around the track. When the pace car goes into the infield, we should be ready to go as we are looking forward to 30 laps here on the high banks, the 15-degree banks of Thompson Motorsport Park. Pace car is in. Adesani gets on the throttle. He is off like a shot. Richard Adesani takes the lead as they go down the front straightaway. Johnson now in 2nd place, followed by the 9 car of Dean Holloway in 3rd. Just behind Holloway, we'll see the 6 car. That's the 6 car of Jeremy Davidson. He looks to the inside of Holloway. No dice as Holloway goes down into the corner and extends his lead. Back out front here now with Richard Adesani coming down the front straightaway past the start-finish line into turn number 1. It's Adesani followed by Johnson. Adesani and Johnson now taking a significant lead over the rest of the field, beginning to stretch that out over 3rd place in car number 9. That's Dean Holloway. Holloway pulls the left front wheel off the ground as he comes out of turn number 4, looks to the high side of car number 5.
Outside number 5.
Robert Kelly, a lapped car. They come down into turn number 1. The 6 car of Jeremy Davidson looking to the inside of Dean Holloway. Back up front, it's Richard Addison still with the lead over Johnson. Addison now about a car length and a half lead over Johnson as we go down the front straightaway here in turn number 1, beginning lap number 4. This race at Thompson Motorsport Park. Adesani and Johnson running 1-2, extending the lead now over Dean Holloway. And there's a crash. It looks like there was a significant crash here on the back straightaway. Johnson and Adesani split it. Adesani now into the corner, pulling the left front wheel off the ground yet again. Johnson comes out of turn number 4. About a 5 straightaway lead for Richard Adesani here on lap number 5. Adesani extending the lead now over Johnson as they pass the 3 car of Danny Garcia. Adesani pulling that left front wheel off the ground again, coming out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Starting lap number 6, coming up on the lapped car, lap traffic now. That's car number 2 of Gavin Devereaux. Adesani leading here at lap number 6. Johnson just behind him on the back straightaway. Both of them now having to find their way around the 2 car of Gavin Devereaux. Adesani pulls the left front wheel off the ground again, comes out of turn number 4 on the high side, passes Devereaux. Johnson now. The 5 car length lead now has shrunk to 3. Johnson closing on Adesani, right on Adesani's back bumper as they come out of turn number 2. Adesani extends the lead down the back straightaway as they go past the 9 car of Dean Holloway. Holloway now a lap down. It's Adesani first, Aaron Johnson in 2nd. In the 3rd spot, Cooper Robinson. Cooper Robinson, though, a significant distance behind Johnson and Adesani. Robinson in the 22 running 3rd. We go back up front to Adesani now. Johnson right on his back bumper looking to the inside. Adesani closes the door. They go down the back straightaway. It's Adesani in 1st, Johnson in 2nd. Lap 8 here in Thompson Motorsport Park. It's a 2-car race for this for the lead. Adesanya pulling that left front wheel off the ground every time he comes out of turn 4. Johnson, the car length behind as they go past the start-finish line. Into turn number 1, Johnson right on Adesanya's back bumper. He looks to the high side. Adesanya holds the car down low. They come out of turn number 2. Adesanya and Johnson down the back straightaway. The 7 car in the lead, the 00, just behind. Coming into turn number 3 now, Adesanya turns the corner. He turns the car down a little bit, pulls that left front wheel off the ground yet again. Down the front straightaway they go. Adesanya with a 3-car length lead over Johnson as we start lap number 10 at Thompson Motorsport Park. Johnson closes in the middle of 1 and 2, looks to the inside now, pulling up on Adesanya as they go down the back straightaway. A car length lead, now a half a car length lead. Johnson pulling in tight on Adesanya. Adesanya turning into turn number 3. Johnson a little bit lower coming in. Adesanya pulls the left front wheel off the ground, comes out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway, he's extended the lead back to 4 cars. It looks like Adesanya is just a little bit better in 3 and 4 than Johnson is. Johnson tends to close in 1 and 2. Right now, this is anybody's race. In 3rd place, Cooper Robinson. Cooper Robinson in 3rd. But this is a 2-car race as the rest of the field has been lapped. Only 3 cars remain on the lead lap. The 7 of Adesanya, the 00 of Johnson, and the 22 car of Cooper Robinson. Johnson closes in again to within a car length as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Johnson closes to within half a car length right on Adesanya's back bumper. Very close now coming into turn number 3. Adesanya pulls the left front wheel off the ground yet again. Coming out of turn number 4, Johnson in 2nd, Adesanya in 1st. It's a 2-car length lead. Lap number 12 is in the books. We've started lap number 13. Adesanya into turn number 1, coming down the back straightaway. In turn number 2 now, Johnson 2-car lengths back, keeping the pressure on Adesanya as Adesanya goes into turn number 3. One of the things we've said more than once about Thompson Motorsport Park is that it is difficult to pass here. You can be faster than someone else, but just not have enough car to get around them because the groove is so narrow. The best way to pass somebody? Hope they make a mistake. The most common mistake is to come out of turn number 2 or turn number 4 and get onto the throttle too quickly. The car gets out from under you and around you go. The problem is that when you go around, it looks like you spin on the front straightaway. In fact, I've seen cars spin almost to the start-finish line. It looks like the driver spun out all by themselves, but generally speaking, that's a spin that started in the turn when a car loosened up. Lap 15 now, Johnson all over them. Adesanya's back bumper as they go into turn number 3. Adesanya up high now, pulls the left front wheel off the ground, coming out of turn number 4. Adesanya again with that 4-car length lead coming out of 4. Johnson in 2nd place as they come down into turn number 1. We are at the halfway point. It's Richard Adesanya with the lead, Aaron Johnson in 2nd, Cooper Robinson in the 22 car in 3rd. The rest of the field a lap down. Adesanya now coming out of turn number 4, pulls the left front off the ground again. Johnson gets a little bit loose coming out of 4. You can see the car wiggle. That costs him 3 or 4 car lengths now. Adesanya with a little breathing room as they come out of turn number 2 into the back straightaway. 14 laps to go here. Adesanya with the lead. Johnson running in 2nd position. Adesanya now coming out of turn number 4, pulls that left front off the ground again. Johnson closes to within a car length. Lap traffic could become a factor here as Adesanya and Johnson are closing in on the lapped car of Cooper Robinson. Johnson now right on Adesanya's back bumper. They come out of turn number 2 into the back straightaway. Johnson in 2nd, Adesanya in 1st. The lapped car 22 of Cooper Robinson now just in front of Adesanya and Johnson. Johnson looks to the inside. They touch Johnson to the inside. Adesanya is hit by Cooper Robinson, who bounced off the wall. Adesanya spins into the infield, and it's Johnson who ends up with the lead here on lap number 18. 12 laps to go now. Johnson all by himself out in front. Richard Adesanya more than 8 seconds back. Cooper Robinson a lap down in 3rd. It's Johnson out front. This race is Johnson's to lose. Make no mistakes, and you're going to come across the checkered finish line and take the checkered flag. 11 to go now. Johnson rolls the car into turn number 1, through turn number 2, and down the back straightaway. Johnson now with an 11-second lead over Richard Adesanya. Cooper Robinson a distant 3rd. The rest of the field lapped. Only 5 cars remain. Gavin Devereaux in 4th. Danny Garcia in 5th. Let's work our way back through the field here. Here's Johnson in 1st place. The 7 car of Richard Adesanya running in 2nd. Adesanya with a little damage there from the incident with Cooper Robinson. The 22 car of Cooper Robinson now a lap down in 3rd position. Then the 2-car of Gavin Devereaux, a lap down in 4th. And the 3-car of Danny Garcia, she's a lap down in 5th place. The rest of the field has exited this race. 9 laps to go now. The 7-car of Richard Adesanya, 11 seconds behind the 00 of Aaron Johnson. Aaron Johnson now extending that lead somewhat as he comes past the start-finish line. 8 to go. This is lap number 23 at Thompson Motorsport Park in Thompson, Connecticut. Johnson won here yesterday in an iRace. In fact, this, should he take the trophy home here, will be his 3rd straight win at Thompson Motorsport Park in the iRacing Advanced Legends Series, having won a race here earlier in the day. One of the things that iRacing does, one of the ways that iRacing works, is that they run a race every hour on the hour in each class that they offer. And at least in the iRacing Legends Series, that race every hour on the hour is on at the same track for a week. So starting Monday at 6 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, a new track comes up. This week it was Thompson Motorsport Park. Every hour on the hour until 6 p.m. the next Monday, there will be a race available at Thompson Motorsport Park for the Advanced Legends Series. The next week, the venue will change, and there'll be a race every hour on the hour for the Legends cars at whatever that new venue may be. I believe that the next venue is going to be Lanier National Speedway down in Georgia, but I'm not positive about that. We got 5 laps left. Aaron Johnson with a stable 11-second lead over Richard Adesanya. 3rd place, Gavin Devereaux now. Gavin Devereaux has moved up to 3rd place. Cooper Robinson and Danny Garcia have left the race. They're out of the race due to mechanical issues. Right now there are 3 cars on the track. That's Aaron Johnson in the lead. 4 laps to go. A 10-second lead over the 7-car of Richard Adesanya, followed by the 2-car of Gavin Devereaux. There's Adesanya. He is now almost 20 seconds back. He must have loosened up and spun here. And then the 3-car of Gavin Devereaux is a lap down. 3 to go now. Johnson coming out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Car's right up against the wall, rolls into the corner now and into turn 3, up a little bit higher than normal, but turns down to come out of turn 4 and down the front straightaway across the start-finish line. This time 2 laps to go. Johnson with an 8-second lead over Adesanya. So our telemetry here that I'm using is really bouncing around seriously. I don't have any idea exactly where Adesanya is on the track relative to Johnson. I just know that he's at least 8 seconds out. 2 to go here now. Johnson coming out of turn number 4. Johnson, unlike Adesanya, keeps all 4 wheels on the ground. Comes out of turn number 4, crosses the start-finish line, takes the white flag. There is 1 lap to go here as Aaron Johnson closes now on Gavin Devereaux, the lap car of Devereaux in front of Johnson. Johnson down the back straightaway, headed into turn number 3. Rolls the car into turn number 3, nice and easy on the throttle. Turns down in the middle of the corner. Comes out of turn number 4. The lapped car of Gavin Devereaux moves down to the inside. It is Aaron Johnson with the win here at Thompson Motorsport Park. Coming out of turn number 4 for 2nd place is Richard Addison. And finishing the race in 3rd is the 2-car of Gavin Devereaux. From Thompson Motorsport Park, it's Aaron Johnson with the Johnson iRacing Network saying so long.